We have people that rely on us, whether it's the community or the people that I work with.
The only woman on her crew.
It really is rewarding on that side of it, and when you can maybe make just a small difference in somebody's day.
Fresno firefighter Rachel Crane joined the department nearly 3 years ago.
Before this, I was actually a professional BMX athlete, and so I did that for over 15 years.
If you can't tell from her accent, she's originally from Newcastle, Australia. BMX racing is what brought Crane to the U.S.
I'd been out here for so long, it's been almost 10 plus years now. This was kind of my home base.
Always wanting to work in the medical field, she says firefighting was a natural transition.
Some of that stuff that you gain from being an athlete, that discipline and having that team camaraderie, we get so much of that here, and it's very similar, and yeah, I love it.
But of course, there are things that you have to learn to become a firefighter. To apply, Chief Billy Alcorn says you need your EMT certificate.
I think you can always train people on classes they need, on skills, on the technical side of the job. But what I really look for is character. I really look for character. I look for if they're going to be a good fit in this organization, because those are things that are hard to teach.
You must also be 20 years old. Alcorn reduced the age requirement last year from 21 because they were losing candidates to other agencies, as some will hire as young as 18.
I took that to heart because our goal is to hire local and keep people that want to be here.
There are 34 vacancies to fill. Chief says this does not impact calls to service, as they have a daily staffing minimum, but it does require overtime.
When they have to work more days than they originally planned, that does add additional stressors to people's lives.
And Alcorn says they're playing catch up. He paused hiring for 4 months last year while City Council reviewed the budget.
It's because my biggest fear is hiring people and then running into a situation where we're in financial crisis, and now the same people we just hired, we're now having to potentially lay off or reduce staffing levels down the road. And I didn't want to run into that scenario.
Teamwork, trust, commitment.
Now they have 16 men and women going through the Fire Academy. They graduate in March, and a second drill school will start a few months later.
It's not the same thing day in and day out. I think it offers opportunity to meet people, to provide help to people, and to really make a difference in your community.
And there will be open spots for their next academy that starts in January. Chief says to keep an eye on their social media to see when applications open. Reporting in Fresno, I'm Hannah Gonzalez, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.